What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are general messages only for whoever it is the star sign is for the month of May 2020. This is going to be the bonus video. I've already gone ahead and pulled your cards. Take what resonates, leave behind what does not. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, your messages will 100% correlate to your story because it's specifically for you in mind. You can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I've already gone ahead and pulled your cards for you, so let's go ahead and read them. We got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Hierophant. I think that, blah. Okay. So, getting into this step by step, the Nine of Swords is, this is an anxiety reading. The Nine of Swords represents a situation in which you are going through some sort of major anxieties that may be keeping you up at night. It would represent a situation that is definitely giving you a lot of anxiety. You're nervous, you're scared, this is nightmares, and is happening because the Ten of Wands, stress. There is a lot of stress and anxiety in your life right now for whoever star sign this is. There is a lot of stress and anxiety in your life. This represents an overburden of a situation. It represents carrying on all too much weight. It represents like saying yes to everything and being overburdened by everything. It's taking on, you know, it's doing work, love, home, school. It's things that are happening that are, you are juggling a lot. This represents to me that you are taking on a lot. It is a feeling of oppression almost, where you feel overburdened by the situation. And it's something that is scaring you. It's something that your anxieties may be overburdening you, or your life situation may be giving you these anxieties that may or may not be. A lot of the times, the anxieties can be an inner conflict kind of problem, but I see here that it's like a physical problem, that this is, you are overworking yourself too much, either by thinking of things way too much, or that you're just carrying unnecessary stress and burden. I'm going to pull a card for clarity for why is the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands here really quick. Why is the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Wands here for this star sign for May 2020? Okay, it was probably because you are in competition with somebody. This represents, it usually can kind of, in my deck, represent, not in my deck, in general, it represents quarrels or fighting or kind of competition, frantic energy. In this deck, it represents honing your skills in together with your team. It does represent vying for yourself in a team to kind of like vie for yourself. It's like, at a job, you all kind of do your best together, but your main goal for yourself is to get that promotion, and you're kind of all working together, but you're also at the same time trying to take care of yourself to get that promotion, right? So it's that kind of energy where you feel like, I feel like you might feel there's either competition to be had here, there's something that's making you feel like a competition, or that you might have to compete either for somebody's feelings, for work, whatever this is, love or home, but it does represent that you feel like you have to compete in a situation, and that situation is draining you, it's worrying you, you're worried that you're not going to get out on top, you're worried that this person, whoever this person is that you're trying to, you know, vie for, this person that you're trying to impress, whatever the situation is, like a job, a person, you're worried that you aren't doing enough, and because of that, you are taking on so fucking much energy and so much burden that it is just, it's really fucking you up right now. And what happens at the end of May is we have a Taurus energy here for the Hierophant would represent somebody that comes in and kind of, it's a tried and true values in society. It represents going to job, like growing up, going to school, getting a job, getting a house, getting a girlfriend, getting married, having that white picket fence dream with a dog in the background. It's that kind of feeling, the way that we do things in society. It's getting married as opposed to hookups. It's doing something in a traditional tried and view value, either by the way that we do jobs, but this is it's kind of a social normality card in the way that you are doing things. You are doing things the right way, in the way that society would like for you to do things. So whatever this is, it's kind of, it's not only just that conformity into something, but it's also saying that you look elsewhere for help, because in the card there are two people kind of looking to somebody that has more counsel than they do, and they're kind of being bound by that. You see, with the rope is usually binding, but this, in very, very certain circumstances, can represent relationships and being bound to a relationship. It's either putting too much work into the situation, feeling like you're competing for this person's energy, or it's a job or work situation specifically. It's going to be, for some of you, this may be a love situation. For some of you, it might be really just what things are right now, the way the state of the world is, and trying to get back a job, or trying to, like, prove that you're the person for the job, or trying to get things together. Right now you feel very burdened. You feel very complete. You're scared and you're burdened because of this competition. I don't feel like you want to be part of this competition. I feel like you just want this to be over with. Obviously, there's an ending coming, though. There is going to be a release, because the 10 of Wands represents the worst that it's going to get. So there is release from this 10. There is going to be something new that steps into play, whether it happens this month or next month. But can I have one more card for the outcome for the star sign for the month of May 2020? Okay, so you have a lot of choices. Even though you might not feel directly right now that you do, you have multiple options on where you can take this, either with this person, with this job, with whatever situation this is. You have the ability to make a choice, and I feel like for a lot of you, maybe that choice is what is driving you insane. But it's saying that if you are made to be faced with a choice on where you want to go and you don't really know where to go, trust that whatever choice that you make will turn out for you in the end. That everything here seems to be pretty stable, that the choices that are made, specifically in my book, it says that either choice here is going to be beneficial for you. So pick the one that you would like to see the most, let it stir your fancy, and then go off on that choice. But for a lot of you, that choice is going to be what's going to be causing a lot of you this drama. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's also going to be your release. At the end of May, I definitely see that you do look elsewhere for advice. I think you do end up making a choice, or you are put on that route to having perspective, and then you make a choice about whatever situation this is. One more card of clarity. Where does this go for the star sign when they do make that choice? Three of Cups, we have a celebration. Celebrations with friends. This is victory. This is congratulations. This is spending time with your friends, with the people that you care about. There is going to be some sort of, when I say victory, I more so mean that this is going to be cause for celebration for you. For the star sign of, what's up, Sagittarius? This is good shit. I'm glad to see this here for you, Sag. I'll see you later. On the flip side, peace out, my moon tribe.